Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, today we're going to be doing a little review of the new collaboration between Iggy Azaela and BH Cosmetics called Totally Plastic. This is one of the first collections in a while that's really called my name. I think it's like super cute packaging, super cute aesthetic, and I do love BH Cosmetics. They're very affordable, and I usually always like everything that I try from them. So I figured, why not put the products on my face into the test and let you guys know if it's worth your money. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Let's get started. I am wearing like a furry little sweater. I thought it would like go with the vibes. I don't know. Let me know if it's going with the vibes. By the way, I did purchase all my products in store at Ulta, but you can also buy them online at Ulta and of course at the BH Cosmetics website. I will have everything linked down below. The first product we're going to be using is an eyeshadow palette, so let me tell you guys the deets on that and then we'll apply it on the face. Okay, so first we have the eyeshadow palette. This is called the Totally 2000s 9-color shadow palette. They do have a blue, a purple, and a pink. I decided to go with the pink. This is $17, and for what I can see, there are mattes and shimmers. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but this palette is called Pink Sunglasses. Instead of doing the safe route, I think I'm going to play a lot more with the pinks than maybe like the bronzy shade, just to kind of get the feel for it. So I'm going to apply some concealer and set it on my eyes to prep, and I'll be right back and we'll put this on our eyes. Let me zoom you guys in. I've not played with color in a while, but we'll see. I think there are no actual shade names, so I'll just like point them at you. I'll point them at you and let you know. So I'm just going to go in with a crease shade. This is like a light pinky taupey shade. I like BH Cosmetics eyeshadows, but to be honest, it's been a really long time since I've used them. So I'm excited to see what the deal is, and of course see how these like brighter colors work out. You guys let me know that you like it when I don't like speed up the eyeshadow with music. So I've been trying to talk through eyeshadow more. Obviously this is not a tutorial, so I am gonna go pretty quick because we're just kind of testing the formula. Really pretty. So far so good. I'm gonna take like a flat shader brush, and I think I'm gonna, let's go ahead and grab this like matte hot pink, see how it performs. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna pack it on the lid. Whoa, this is going to be an interesting look. I'm going to pack it on the lid, but not bring it up too much, because I do want to kind of blend this shade with the crease shade with like a mid-tone shade. But so far, this is actually very pigmented. Again, no chalkiness at all. I'm literally just kind of doing like a cut crease, but then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Alrighty guys, I am back, and I have to say, I'm getting a lot of pigment without fallout. So like I'm actually pretty impressed from just these two shades so far. I'm gonna go in with like a smaller blending brush, and I'm gonna grab this like pastel pinky shade. I definitely feel like it's getting kind of washed out on camera. It is a little bit brighter than that. I don't know why. I think it's because of my lighting, but I'm gonna go ahead and just diffuse these two colors together on the crease and kind of just see where that takes us. I'm actually really enjoying using this eyeshadow palette. I only got one because, again, I don't like being wasteful. I knew that I would never really use the purple or blue, but I definitely saw some shades here that, you know, that I feel like I would actually use more, but I'm assuming that they're all like the same formula. Okay, so that blended out really well. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I'll just like mix these two shades just to kind of highlight my brow bone. And I am gonna go in with this like lime green shade as an inner corner highlight. I'm very excited about that. I am loving it. It's very pigmented and blendable, and even though there is a little bit of kickback, whenever I do apply it on the eyes, I'm not getting any fallout. I genuinely thought I would get so much fallout from like that hot pink shade. I think I'm gonna grab this like pinky shade. It's more of like a rose gold kind of duochrome. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really pretty. I am liking the matte look, but instead of swiping it on my eyelids, I think I'm just gonna tap it just to add a little bit of like reflection. See, just like that. That's so pretty. It is 10 in the morning. I did not expect to have hot pink eyeshadow on. I did wet my brush just with some setting spray. Ooh, that's so pretty. You know, it doesn't actually come off as light green in person. It looks a little bit scary, like on the actual palette, it just looks green. But on the eyes, it's just like a hint of green. So I think you could totally get away with wearing this as an inner corner highlight. I did not get the eyelashes. That's like the only thing I didn't get, the eyelashes and the brush set, because I already know I like BH Cosmetic brushes and I don't need more brushes. The eyelashes were just completely not my style. And like I said, I try not to be like wasteful to buy things I know I'm never going to use, but I did buy everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and add eyeliner and mascara, and then I'm going to do my base with you guys because I did get the sponge that comes with the collection. Alrighty guys, as you can see, we did a wing liner, some mascara, and I'm actually really digging this look. So far I'm really enjoying this eyeshadow palette. So next we're going to be using the sponge. So let me show you guys the packaging that it came with. This is literally just like the cardboard packaging, but it did come with like a little travel case for it. I already have one of these travel cases. It's probably like super dirty. This is from Real Techniques. I really like these. So let me show you guys the details of the sponge and then of course tell you guys how much it is. This is called the Stay Pressed Beauty Sponge with Case. It is $7 and it's super cute. I really like the look of it, and of course the case is also really freaking cute. So I obviously showed it to you guys separated just because I did already get the sponge wet. The actual case does have like holes on it, which I actually enjoy because that helps the sponge get drier. But the only thing I noticed is that the case is as big as the sponge when it's dry, so it's kind of hard to like put it back in place. So you would definitely need it to dry up a little bit. I've never tried a BH Cosmetics sponge, and just by feeling it, this is one of the softest sponges that I've honestly ever felt. It almost reminds me of like memory foam. When I was getting it wet, it would literally stay like this and like slowly expand. So I'm gonna put some foundation on. I'm just gonna put on my trusty Rare Beauty foundation. I use the shade 280N, and we're just gonna see how it blends out. I do think that the pricing is good. It's $7 for a sponge and a case. I feel like you can get like a lot of $5 to $6 sponges, so that $7 that comes with the case, I think that's a pretty good deal. I usually blend this out with a brush, but just for today, I think I'm just gonna blend it out with this sponge just to see how it looks. It feels super, super soft. And it's one of those sponges that are like really, really soft and not as porous. So far, this is actually blending really, really easily. I'm definitely not getting as much coverage as I would be with a brush, but that's usually the case. I think I'm gonna really test out this sponge with my concealer. But like I said, so far it is blending out my foundation pretty flawlessly, and it's definitely picking up the excess product. I'll be using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch. I do have a whole video reviewing this, and I'm just gonna apply it anywhere that I need to conceal and or highlight. And now we're just gonna blend this out. This is a pretty high coverage concealer. See right here, this is where I like to pinch and get in the inner corner without disturbing the eyeshadow. So far, I really like it. I definitely think it does pick up a little bit too much product to where I'm losing just a little bit of coverage, but it is like a super, super soft sponge. So if you're just looking for like the softest, most affordable sponge, this might be really good for you. I just noticed that it is picking up a little bit of coverage, but it is looking pretty flawless. I really like this sponge. I think that this is a very airbrush sponge. Like I said, it does pick up a lot of excess product. So if you don't mind that, you know, if you're like really worried about having like a cakey face, I do think that it picks up a lot of excess and it looks very flawless. Like I said, it's super, super, super soft. It does come with a case and the shape is perfect if you like to kind of do the your foundation with like the flat side, or you like to bake. I really like these sponge shapes. So far so good. I really like the sponge, and I think that it's fairly priced and it's super cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes and just the rest of my face so that we can go on with the contour palette. So I set my under eyes and my face just because I've never worked with these powders, but let me show you guys a little bit of a close-up. So this is called the Totally Snatched 6-color face palette. It is $19 and it does include brighteners and contours. So very excited about this. I actually do think the shade range is pretty good. Obviously with contour palettes or face palettes, you're not going to be able to use every shade on your face according to your skin tone, but I do think you can use them like on your eyes. I'm going to go ahead and swatch all the shades on the back of my hand, so hopefully it's a little bit more helpful for you guys. These are the swatches. This is the lightest contour. That's definitely not going to work out for me. I'm going to use this to chisel out my face and then mix these two as a bronzer. And then this is actually the darkest of the brighteners, which I think is the one that's going to be for me. These are very light. By the way, they're all matte. I think I'm going to use the darkest banana shade to try to brighten under the eyes. I don't know if this is going to be a big mistake. It looks dark on the pan, but it looks lighter on my hand. So we'll see. So I got some on my brush. Nothing is happening because it's too dark. So I think I'm going to... Maybe I'll mix the two banana shades. Okay, that's definitely doing more. So... that brightened that eye up pretty nice. So I'm gonna mix them again and do that over here. So we're very brightened. Like I said, this shade, it looks very ashy on my skin tone. I'm gonna see if I can get away with using just a little bit of it, and if not, I'll go into the medium shade. See, it totally could work as a very light contour on me, but I don't know why it's swatched so lightly. So everything is applying the shade on the pan. So if you do swatch it, it might look lighter for some reason, but on the face, it's actually showing up exactly how I thought it would, just looking at the pan. So that definitely gave me like a really beautiful contour. So now I'm going to go in with a very fluffy brush, and I'm only going to grab the middle shade, and I will tap off the excess because a lot is coming off, and I'm just going to bronze. Okay, it's not coming off as crazy as I thought, so I'm going to grab some more. So far the formula is actually pretty nice. They're not like crazy powdery. Like I said, they are completely matte, and they're blending out very easily. Okay, I definitely think I could go a little bit darker. So I'm gonna grab just a little bit of the darkest shade and just apply it on top. Oh my gosh, this one's coming off a lot. Okay. Yeah, you could totally get away with using the darkest shade if you're like my skin tone. I would just mix them. Okay, so overall, I actually really like this palette. The only thing I will say is that the shades are very blendable and they diffuse very quickly, which is awesome for light to medium skin tones, but I definitely don't think that this might be dark enough for a bronzer for very deep skin tones. I think maybe this could be like a contour, but I definitely think this would, as a whole, work better for light to medium. I do like the formula. It definitely blended out beautifully and it looks really nice. So again, I'll say yes to this if you have that skin tone, which I hate saying that, but I also don't want to promote this and say, yeah, even if you have deep skin tone, I think you're going to like it. I just don't think you will, but who am I to say? I don't know, but that is just my thoughts on this. So let's quickly finish out the lower lash. I'm going to go into that crease shade that we first used, a little taupey shade, and like always, I'm just going to diffuse it on the bottom of the eyes, and then I'm going to grab, I think I'm just going to mix that fuchsia and then the hot pink together and just blend that out as well. After I add mascara, I am going to go back with that lime green shade just to emphasize it a little bit more, and then we are done with the eyes. Alrighty guys, I'm back. I applied blush, highlight, and setting spray because the last product we have is the cutesy little ladybug. She's a mammoth. Let me know if you got that joke. Okay. Let me show you guys a close-up of this and tell you guys how much it is. So, this is called the Oral Fixation High Shine Lip Gloss. I did get the shade. Is it 2004 yet? And it is $14. Okay, I just ruined the packaging as I was taking off the sticker so I could open it. So that's sucks, but here it is, and then it comes out like this. I will say this is the only thing that I think it's a little bit high price. It's $14 for a lip gloss. They do have 4 different shades. It's just described as a more juicy than your tracksuit lip gloss. Supposed to be high shine, smooth, moisturizing, and mirror-like shimmer. So I'm going to quickly overlay my lips per usual. I'm going to be using Morphe Bite Me, and I'll be right back so we can apply the gloss. We got a brown lip. And really quickly, I did want to say the packaging is really cute, but I don't know if you would actually like keep this cardboard packaging. I wish that this little thingy, like the little charm, could just be taken off. I'm sure you could do it with some like pliers, but the packaging of this, I wish this was just plastic so you could actually use it. I mean, mine's already tearing up because of the sticker. That's the only thing I will say about that. But let me give you guys a little bit of a swatch on the back of my hand since I do have a dark lip liner. Looks like it's a lot peachier in person. It is more like sheer with a lot of gold reflexes. Yeah, this definitely doesn't match. I'm going to change my lip liner real quick because this is throwing off the whole look, and I've been enjoying this look, so I'll be right back. I'm back. It's still more of a warm color, but it has more of a pink undertone. This is LA Girl Sugar and Spice lip liner. I just feel like I don't really wear cool tone lips no matter what, but hopefully this looks better. So I'm just going to apply just a little bit. Like that. See, I like a little bit. It doesn't look super, super iridescent. It just gives it like a very juicy look. What is this? Very juicy lips. I'm digging this. I actually really, really like this. So I do like the packaging. I like the shade. It feels really nice. It's not super thick. It's not gooey. It's not sticky. Does it smell like anything? It doesn't smell very good. It doesn't really smell like anything, so it doesn't really smell very good, but I don't smell it like on my face. But yeah, the only thing I'm going to say is the price range is just a little bit much for me. I do think this would be like a very cute collector's item. Again, I wish it would be in like different packaging product, but this would be so cute to put on your like vanity. So I think I'm probably going to do the same. Alrighty guys, this is the final result. I overall really enjoyed this collection. I think if I had to pick one favorite, which I'm very surprised about, is actually the eyeshadow palette. I tend to stay away from very bright colors, especially if it's like very affordable, because a lot of palettes look chalky or blend into nothing or look ashy. And this palette I think is stunning. Almost every shade I used, and they were all beautiful, pigmented, no fallout whatsoever, and it's very inexpensive, and I love the packaging. So that was my #1 standout product. But as you can see by the video, I didn't dislike anything. So overall, I think it's a really good collection. Like I said, if you want to shop, I will link everything down below. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you got a little bit of nostalgia from the 2000s. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, comment them down below and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. I think I'm going to give you guys some swatches real quick just to hopefully be helpful. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them all on my, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and swatch them all. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and swatch all the shades on the back of my hand, so hopefully it's a little bit more helpful for you guys.